tuned in to Buzzin, exclusively on Grammy Pro. I am your host, DJ Moonbaby, and we're here at the lovely Art Form Studio in downtown LA. And I'm here with two-time Grammy nominee, Bilal. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Welcome to LA.
It's good to be here, you know.
I heard you've been hanging out with us for a while here.
Just trying to promote this album, you know, Kissing Babies. I feel like I'm running for Senate.
Collecting Beatles.
Collecting Beatles, you know.
From your new video, right?
Mm-hmm. I just shot a video for Money Over Love. I was a cool little character with my hair slicked down.
I see.
Had a whole vibe going.
And you filmed that with Kendrick Lamar, right?
Well, I recorded it with Kendrick.
Okay.
But Kendrick, he couldn't be in the video. He was doing the Bonnaroo. So I was just like, you know what? I don't want to be in a video either. Like, let's just do a movie kind of a thing. Me and Adrian just drove literally through the video and waved hello. And, you know, really the story of the video kind of holds its own.
So, In Another Life, this is your fourth studio album, and you worked on this album with Adrian Younge, right? Producer extraordinaire.
Producer extraordinaire. This is actually the first album I've ever done where just one producer has done the whole album. It really just kind of happened so effortlessly that I'm still like putting it together, you know what I'm saying? I met Adrian a year ago. A few months later, I got a call from Adrian. He's like, you in LA, come past the house. I went to just hang and see what his studio looked like. I left with a song. Then I came back the next day. Same thing happened. I left with a song. And then the more we would go, sometimes we would leave with two songs. And I'm like, that doesn't normally happen. You know what I'm saying? You go to a studio and you're like doing songs from scratch. And not to mention, we're talking about a studio that's all analog. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So no computers, no Pro Tools, no anything.
No computers, no Pro Tools. We was watching stuff on the computer, like Hip Hop Weekly, but we was recording it through analog, you know?
Were you playing as well?
No, Adrian did everything. I really got back to writing lyrics and singing. We were just focusing on telling stories. You know, that's what this album was for me. You know, that's why I called it In Another Life, because I felt myself putting myself in the head of another person, you know, instead of really writing from my own perspective.
And some of your favorite artists are very conscious, you know, Curtis Mayfield, Bob Marley, Stevie Wonder. They all really translated what was going on a lot of the times that they were growing up and writing and being the artists that they were at that time. And you also seem to be following that same pattern with your music. So what story are you actually telling right now with this particular album?
I'm trying to tell the stories of the bad guys and the good guys. I wrote a song called Lunatic on this album. We wrote this after the crazy cat went into the movie theater and shot everyone up. I was just in my head wondering, you know, what's in the mind of a twisted person like that? You know, it's somehow he feels he's he's a vigilante, you know? So it's this whole concept of the twisted vigilante lunatic, and a song came out of that, you know?
But definitely your music is going to be a time capsule for the future and for people to really come back and revisit where we were in this particular era. And please keep doing what you do. But you're going to do something for us today live off the album.
Yeah, I'll do Satellites.
Satellites was the single, right? The lead single off the album. And tell us a little bit about it.
Satellites kind of came from the perspective of an ancient alien. But if this thing were to come back and see like where we were, like what its take would be. And it kind of gave me an opportunity to kind of speak on what's going on in the news and what's going on with corporation greed these days and stuff. And kind of in a simplistic way try to bring light to things.
Describe your music for me. Like, what do you see it as?
I see my music as fun, soulful, high level. I want people to wake up to themselves, you know, wake up out of society's dream that it has over everyone. A lot of people live their lives just doing what they feel they're supposed to be doing and ignoring most of what they want to do, you know. And I want people to hear my music and maybe become more curious about themselves.
I think there needs to be more of that, right? So why not be the one to wake everybody up?
Wake up!
Wake up, everybody. You heard it here first on Grammy Pro. So Bilal's going to do a track for us off the In Another Life album, and you're going to hear Satellites live right here on Grammy Pro's Buzzin'.
Just another day in another life. I'm a satellite watching the world watch people as they do what they do to people. Yeah, what did we do? And what could we do? And how did this happen? 'Cause it's not what I remember when I left you from the other time. No, it's not what I remember. Should've never opened up your eyes. Yeah, and what did we do? And what could we do? And how did this happen? Oh, why the hell did I get you high? I believe in this love. Why? Why the hell did I let you? Why the hell did I get you? Just another day on a satellite, time traveling, watching the corrupt people as they corrupt other people. And what did we do? What could we do? And how did this happen? Ow. Why the hell did I get you high? I believe in this love. Why the hell did I get you? Why the hell did I let you? High, high. Whoa, just another day in another life. I'm a satellite watching the world watch people as they do what they do to people. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was Bilal, Satellites off the new album In Another Life. This is Grammy Pro. I'm your host, DJ Moonbaby. Make sure you check out this album, and we'll do it all again next time. Thanks for tuning in.